chart. Juice.
Welcome back to our Stupid Rex of Corbin.
My name is Rick.
You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter for more juicy content. Thank you to everybody on Patreon. Follow us on Twitter account, subscribe, like button. And today we got a new teaser that dropped last night.
Really?
And it's a Mammootty film.
Bring it.
So people thought last year was the year of Shah Rukh Khan. It was actually the year of Mammootty, as we
Sure seems that way.
Found out. But this is a new teaser for upcoming film called
Bramayugam.
Starring Mammootty.
I'm in.
Arjun.
If he's in it, I'm in.
Directed by Rahul
Sadasavan.
Don't know who that is.
Me neither.
But it's Mammootty, and so we are interested.
Yep.
Here we go.
കാലം പോലെ കലങ്ങി മറഞ്ഞ ഒരു പുഴ വേറെ ഇല്ല. അത് തിരിഞ്ഞും മറിഞ്ഞും ഒഴുകും. ഈ മനക്കലെ പടിപ്പര കടന്നാ പിന്നെ പാടവും പുഴയും മലയൊക്കെ ഇതന്നെയാ.
That's the horror house film that we saw.
വളരെ കാലത്തിന് ശേഷം ഒരു അതിഥി എത്തുന്ന മഹത്തായ ദിവസം. എൻ്റെ മനക്കിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം.
Great teaser.
Oh man,
Great teaser.
coming soon to cinemas worldwide. Probably not us though. What have I said? What have I said many times? If there's a industry that is going to take horror by the balls and really do it for India finally, because obviously in all industries it's not really that explored.
No.
We've seen a few
good ones
from a different couple industries, but it feels like Malayalam has actually started to be like, people want to see this.
Yes, they do.
And we're going to start taking it. That looks cool. And it gave
looks
me,
really
it might
cool.
just be black and white. It gave me almost Lighthouse vibes a little bit.
A little bit.
Might have just been the black and
It
white.
gave me a little bit of Lighthouse vibes. It gave me Dumb Bad vibes a little bit.
Yeah.
It looks really original, artistic, and the fact that Mammootty's in it,
Yeah.
I'm in.
I know you guys have said for a long time Mammootty is one of the greats of especially Malayalam industry. Him and Mohanlal, I guess, would be the two debatable ones of all time until Fafa gets a little older. Oh, that's a cool poster. Look
Great
at that.
poster.
Look at that. I'm looking on IMDb. That's a cool poster.
What is it? It's called The Age of Madness.
Age of Madness. Rahul. Sorry.
With the column is the only
Yeah.
connection.
Do you remember
we
that
have.
one? It's the
I
one
do.
about the house.
Yeah.
The guy from Shane from Kumbalanji Nights, one of the brothers, about the house, and that was a horror mystery.
Right. Yeah. It was more mystery horror per se.
Yeah. And this one horror thriller.
It was, and that was good. We liked that one.
February 15th. is when it says it's going to release.
Great.
God,
We shall see.
God, I hope we would get it.
I do too. And if we don't, and anybody's connected to production that would trust us with a screener, man, would we love to watch and review it.
Gore, the reason I'm saying is that because we don't get Malayalam very often here, unless it's a bigger production. Maybe since it has Mammootty.
I was going to say,
but last year, Mammootty and LGP, it was 80 kilometers away.
Yeah.
And I say kilometers just because so you guys can better understand than miles. But man, did that look cool.
Yeah.
I love the concept. The fact that it's Mammootty. And what I was saying earlier, you guys said it's Mammootty's one of the greats, and obviously we're starting to explore him, and I want to explore everything he's done. So you guys can let us know what should be his next film that we should watch, because man, I would just want to see everything he's done, because especially now, I'm sure he's done it for decades now, but his choices, especially as of recent, are just like, hey, I just want to do fucking cool stuff.
He clearly makes decisions because his primary thoughts are, I'm an actor who wants to tell great stories and play really interesting characters, which is all we ever want from anybody who does film.
Yeah.
So,
but obviously I think that's a predominant feel I get from Malayalam.
Yeah.
The fact that
They're
unlike other
story-driven.
industries, most of their cost don't go to the actor. It goes to production. Most of the actors most of the like stars especially would probably be part of the production, so they get their money reciprocated back.
yes.
Which is
And they're interested in realism, groundedness, originality, believability, just consistently.
And I know Malayalam also makes shit.
Every industry does.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. There's, in terms of what Malayalam does with content-driven good films, they do it more consistently with that style of film than any other.
Correct.
That I've seen so far.
I agree. There's a consistency in that.
Tamil, obviously.
I was going to say Tamil industry has it as well.
But they also like to do bigger productions.
Correct. Nothing wrong with that.
No. We loved it. I mean, this past year, you had
Come on.
Leo, and you had Jailer, and you had we saw Nelson's films, and so it's beautiful. And I think they're more in Tamil. They're more wide about their kinds of films that they like. But they also might have bigger production.
You know what excites me? What excites me is when I talk to Indrani about the things that we watch. It's for her growing up in West Bengal in Calcutta, the understanding there, I think, is similar to other places like up in Delhi, and even in Mumbai.
Sorry.
There's been such a dominance for so many decades of the Hindi industry in India that they have just not had much of an interest in a lot of what comes out of the South. And when I have just consistently been coming back to her and saying, oh my goodness, this film, 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 originally it was really, I didn't really.
And I think a lot of it was not that they hadn't been doing it for a long time.
It just wasn't known.
And OTT.
Correct. No.
People would go to the theaters and they would only watch what's in the theaters. Now everything's on OTT, and obviously with reviews on YouTube and people's word of mouth. And COVID helped a lot because everybody had to stay home, and so they started exploring more.
Yeah, especially when Indrani was growing up before any of the OTT platforms, before any of the streaming services. The things that would get distribution would be the Hindi things. And if a South film did get distribution, it was typically not art house type cinema. It was typically the kind of big over the top stuff that's not her or her family's cup of tea. They're very much, like a lot of Bengalis. They want artistry.
Yeah. Very excited. It's now one of my most anticipated
You
of the
betcha.
year.
You betcha.
With Mammootty and Malayalam and horror. Very excited for this. Let us know what the next Mammootty film that we should watch should be, and anything else we need to know down below.
Juice!